I love that song. This video I wanted to make real quick is a kind of a personal project. Last week there was a story on the news about a special education student who was mistreated, and we were able to get some audio from the parents who placed a microphone on the child. And I work in special education for 9.5 years. I have a unique perspective because I've worked in over 90 classrooms. I'm a substitute that roves around, sometimes for months, sometimes just for a day. This gives me an opportunity to see what happens in many classrooms. That's one of my jobs. I have others. But what I wanted to share with you, I'm really thinking about writing a book. If you are a parent of a special education student, grandparent, uncle, aunt, anything like that, I wrote some comments on that video in its various forms. What we saw was extremely sad and extremely wrong, but it's not extremely rare. It needs reform. So if your loved ones are in a special education program, regular, or even if you have elders who are in elder care programs, I want to encourage you strongly. I worked in elder care too in about 10 different positions over the years. Go and visit those places unannounced. Find your right. Visit often. Talk with everyone, not just the teacher or not just the charge nurse. They don't do the day-to-day hands-on care. It's the assistants. It could be a nursing assistant. It could be a teacher's assistant. They're the ones that are brought in there for low wages, little or no training, and thrown in there and told, restrain that student, make that student right, make that student eat, make that student keep their shoes on, make that student behave, make that person get in the shower, make that person get in their wheelchair. I hate to tell you this news because it's heartbreaking, and that's why I'm thinking it's about time to maybe write about it. I've been very fortunate to be in several different facilities and meet a great variety of different types of people, and be able to observe from an administrative standpoint and from the standpoint of a guy who just walked in the door to work. There's a lot of abuse. It's great that we're trying to get the truth out of the world, but in our everyday lives, let us remember charity begins at home. This goes on around us every day, because for each one of these patients or clients or students is paid bus or transportation persons, pharmacy, doctor, surgeon, head doctor, the health care group, the insurance company, the hospital, the administrator, the charge nurse, the assistant, the therapist. I could just go on and on with all the people that get paid from each one of these clients. That's why it goes on. It's all about the money. I really would like to see some of you who are caregiving or who are in the field, let's start turning these creeps in. I turn them in, nothing happens, but you got to keep trying. Let's get rid of them. Blessings.